Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new series. So, actually, I say brand new series. It's kind of not a brand new series. It's pretty much me revamping the old series because I accidentally deleted the world. So it's kind of the same premises, but yeah, we're in a new seed because I deleted the last one by accident because I suck. Anyway. But yes, so we have spawned into this new world. This is actually our very first spawn point. So I am going to very quickly take a screenshot of our coordinates and then we are going to dive right in. Now, I am going to chop down this tree so I have some wood so I can make a crafting table. And then we are going to kind of run around and see what we have near us. Now, based on what I see so far, it looks like we are in a plains biome. So I'm crossing my fingers that we have a village nearby. If we have a village nearby, then I can kind of bunk down there for the time being until I am ready to find a place for our base. Now, I'm going to want our base to be close to our spawn point, if not literally on top of our spawn point. Primarily, the reason why I wanted to do that is so for farms that I want to continuously run, I don't have to worry about having to AFK there. I just know they'll be running pretty much at all times. That's the main reason why I like to build my base on top of my spawn point. And yeah, it just kind of makes it easier than having to run around and pick like, oh, where do I want my base to be? Hey, it's at your spawn point. Hopefully you have a good spawn point. If you don't have a good spawn point, then you might have a little bit of work to do to get the spawn point ready. All right, so this is definitely a plains. Ooh, we have a portal over there, so we have access to obsidian. That's good to know. But yeah, definitely a plains. Definitely a plains. It looks like we have another plains over there. And then we kind of have a mixture of oak and birch forest. What's that? Okay, that's just dirt. I thought that was a village, and I got a little excited. Ooh, we do have a little cavern here. That would be intriguing. Sheep's nothing personal, but I kind of need a bed. I appreciate your contribution to, keeping me alive. I appreciate you more than you realize, actually. All right, let's go ahead and make a bed. I do not want to play around with the night right now. There's a lot I'd like to do in a very short period of time. And pretty much what that is I want to get like a little house built and a safe place for us to be. And it's not going to be very pretty, primarily because we don't have access to a lot of blocks right now. So it's more than likely going to be made out of oak and birch for the time being. But I did want to take a quick look around. And guys, I'll be honest, normally I love building in the plains, but I always do this. I always settle down in the plains, and then I don't know. I was kind of hoping for a change, but unfortunately, Minecraft decided that Roxy was not going to get a change. Roxy was going to get the plains biome. So, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Beggars can't be choosers. Pigs, nothing personal, but yes, I'm going to need some food, and unfortunately, you are, well, you're here, and I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that you're here. It's nothing personal, I promise. I promise. Wasn't there another piggy around here? Oh, there they are. They're over there. Now, I don't want to kill all the piggies. I want to leave at least 2 alive. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to leave these 2 alive because I know they're not going to despawn. I am going to get some cobblestone while we're running around. I actually kind of want to get a decent amount because I like using cobblestone for my foundation for builds. I just think it makes it look slightly better. So I'm going to do that. And while I do that, I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, so I have mined out a bit of cobblestone. I also got a bit of coal there, as you can see in my bar below me, and I think we are good. I did make a stone pickaxe, and I also made a furnace. Now, if you can see, I do still have my wooden pickaxe. I like to keep that and like kind of give it a memorial, like a thank you pickaxe. Thank you for starting this world and making things great. Now I need to I need to figure out where we spawned. And to be honest, I don't rightly remember. I do remember going past these. I remember going past the nether portal. I want to say we weren't too far off from the pumpkins. So I think we're close. And yes, I did take a screenshot of the coordinates, so I could very easily pull that back up. But I do always like to try to do it on my own the first time. Call me stubborn, but I like to do it. All right, I think we are close. But like I said, I like to build on top of the spawn point. Guys, I'll be honest. I am not 100% sure what our spawn point block is. So I'm going to quickly look it up, and then I will be back once we've made it there. So I'll see you in a sec. All right, so actually the block that I am standing on right here is where we officially spawned into the world. Now, if you remember, there was a tree here, and I chopped down the tree. That is actually what was confusing me, because I couldn't find the tree that we spawned on. But it took me a second to remember that, oh yeah, the tree's not going to be there because I chopped it down. Now, let's go ahead and sleep tonight. And then we're going to go ahead and set up the foundation of our house. Now, I like to build on the spawn point. That's going to be kind of difficult considering we're kind of on the edge of a hill here. So is there a way that I can build something but also take advantage of this point? Otherwise, I'm going to have to bite the bullet and build somewhere else. Because, I mean, we're literally on the edge. Actually, big brain idea. I can build into the hill. We can do an underground thing. So I'm going to make myself a shovel here. And let's see if I can come up with a cool idea for maybe a base that goes underground. Let's see here. Now, let me take a look at this. Let me take a look, because that looks pretty natural to the side of the hill here. Now, if we were to... I'm going to need to think on this, guys. I'm going to need to think on this. So I'm going to take a few minutes to see what my brain comes up with. So I'll be right back. I promise.
1 hour later.
All right, you guys. So I did some thinking, and I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually do a build that I did in... well, my first time I tried doing the Minecraft Lord of the Rings, which is I built a hobbit house, and I think I'm going to recreate that here. Now, what I used before is I used terracotta, and I don't have access to terracotta, so we're not going to be doing that this time. Unfortunately, we're going to have to use wood, and the only wood I have for right now is oak and birch, so we're going to be using oak for the roof, and we're going to be using birch for the main part. Well, I say main part, it's more like the front of the house. And I should probably make an axe. That's going to make this go so much smoother. But first things first, I am going to need to kind of clear out the area that we are going to use. And I should probably also cook this food that's in my inventory. I am actually hungry after all. So let me clear this out, and then I'm going to have to try to plan out what we were going to do from there. All right, so what are we looking at here? So those trees are probably fine, and honestly, this is here. This is kind of fine here. Now, I'm going to need some birch. Do I have any birch anywhere around me? Oh, we got some right up there. Perfect. We've got some pork chops. I'm going to go ahead and eat those, and yeah. Chop this down. Grab some birch, and then from there I can kind of do some figuring out how I want to build this. All right, hopefully this gives me more than a few. Yep, perfect. Now, where do I want to place this? I kind of want to start and go this way, and if that's the case, I'm gonna want to start here. So let me kind of flatten out this land here a bit, and then I can always throw it back once I've completed my little building here. Okay. So that gives us a place to play around with. Now let's say our door is gonna go right here. So right here is our door. Now, normally what I did, not what I do, is I had it go about this high, and then here I had a window. So let me go ahead and do that. And then from there, I kind of had it like taper off like such. And then pull this out. That should be fine. So window, door, and now I am going to want a second window because from the overworld, well, I guess technically underground is considered the overworld as well, but from the top part, I want it to look like we are going to walk into this house and we're walking into a house, but in actuality, we're going to be walking into a relatively like decorated room with a either bubble elevator or a really cool staircase that just goes down. That's my plan. And then once we go down, we are actually then going to truly be entering our base. Let me... So we're going to need to do this now. So hang on. Did I do 2? Did I place 2? I did. I placed 2. Okay, so this is going to be our window. And then from here... it should be the rest of our house. Now, I don't mind if our house does kind of meld with the hill. That's fine. I have no problem with that. I'm actually planning on, once I have this built and I have this area kind of cleared out, I'm kind of planning on having this extend out a bit. But I do want to be able to walk up and see at least part of this window. So let me go ahead and place down the birch like so. I lied. That is not where we want the birch to be. We want the birch to be one below that. So, okay. That is good. Now I am going to cover up the stone with some grass like this. And I can't be bothered to make another shovel. So, yeah. I'm going to punch this dirt. Okay, let me see here. Let me try to gauge here. Alright, we kind of trapped ourselves into a corner here, but we can easily get our way out. Boom! We are no longer trapped. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here. So I think what I'm going to do here, you guys, is now I'm going to actually start focusing on trying to make it look like I didn't actually absolutely, like, delete part of this hill. I keep calling it a hill, but it's not really a hill. I can't think of the word that it actually is. So if you all know what the word actually is, please let me know in the comments, because I have a feeling it's going to drive me absolutely insane that I'm calling it the wrong thing. It already is. So I know for a fact it's going to. All right, let's make another shovel. And let's finish this off here. All right, so we have the basic of it pretty much planned out. Now all we'll need to do is place the roof, place the doors, place the windows, and then kind of just make this whole area look a little bit nicer, because right now it looks a tad bit run down. So let's go ahead and finish the build. I'm going to use the oak for the roof, and then to see if what I can do to kind of make this look a bit prettier. we've got some work cut out for us still. But first, let's finish this building. All right, so the base part is actually done, and I'll be honest, I absolutely hate with a passion how this looks, but we're going to go ahead and leave it the way it is for right now. Once I get better bricks and blocks to work with, we are going to kind of be revamping this a bit, make it look a lot nicer than it looks right now. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to cringe and just ignore the fact that I just don't like it, because it will look really, really cool with better blocks. So unfortunately, yeah. Oh, actually, I see I missed a block back here. So let me go ahead and break that, because I don't want the birch showing through. Now, for this area, I was toying around with the idea of having maybe the hill kind of poke through. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a bit of dirt and see if I like the outcome. A bit. I want it to look as natural to this biome as possible, if I can. If not, it's not the end of the world, but that's what I'd like anyway. Alright, so, I mean, that's not horrible. It's not horrible. And then what we could do here is, let's see, I do have a shovel. So actually, let me go ahead and place a dirt block right here. So what we could do here is make like a pathway maybe. Maybe a pathway leading to over here. So if we need to get to our little hobbit hole, we can. And then, we're out. Let me go ahead and make another shovel so we could finish our pathway. All right, so we've got like a little pathway going, and I'm going to actually add more blocks to it. Right now, we've just got the path blocks that come with Minecraft, but I'm thinking of adding, maybe we could try some cobblestone. See how that looks. All right, so we have like a little pathway that leads out to the plains here. And then if we follow the pathway, it leads us back down here where we're going to have our little base. Now, I kind of want to kind of build a tree here, but not like one, not grow one. I want to build my own one and kind of have the tree overhanging, the leaves overhanging the entrance here. But that is going to involve silk touch, and I don't have silk touch right now, so I kind of can't build that. What else can I do here? I wonder what it would look like. I mean, we could do glass panes. So I am actually going to get myself some glass, because I'm not entirely sure if I want glass panes. Otherwise, I was thinking trap doors for the actual windows. I thought that would look kind of cool. So let me see which one I like. I'm going to try both. All right, so here's 4. So let's go ahead and do trapdoor. I don't hate that. And what else we could do is, let's see, what do I have dirt? We could have maybe a bit of dirt in front of the window. And then let me make some more trapdoors because I think I'm going to do this for either one. Both windows regardless. And then we could do trapdoors around it. Okay, that actually. Okay, wow. Wow, I did not place these right. I did not place these right at all. I should have known when I put them in. I put them in wrong. All right. All right, this one's right. Now we just need to fix this one. Let me get out of the way here. Perfect. So yeah, we could do that. And then if we had, do we have any flowers nearby? Just so I can visualize it, because I'm a very visual person. So if I can see it in front of my face, I can decide if I like it or not. So let me go ahead and grab a few of these flowers. Let's see. Is there any other variant? No? Okay, we're just going to have to use dandelions and the cornflowers for right now. Okay, so let's do dandelion here. And then here, let's go ahead and place our glass blocks, see how these look. Let me grab some more dirt. And then we can do cornflower. That way we have a variant, or what we can do is maybe cornflower, dandelion, like we could do something like that. Like I actually kind of like that a little bit better. Now, do I have any more? Oh, I do have some oak trapdoors left. So let me see. And ironically, I have exactly the amount I need for this. So all right. So we have this. And then didn't I make a door? I did make an oak door. Let me go ahead and place this. So this is what we've got so far. It's kind of plain looking, but then again, we're very, very early game. We don't have access to a lot of blocks, but I'll be honest, guys, I'm kind of liking the glass over the trapdoors. I kind of like the glass over the trapdoors, and and as much as I love this, hang on. I wonder if I make the window bigger, how would it look with the roof? Because I like the idea of the flowers in front, but I feel like the window is too small. Like I would almost need to shrink the window down, or shrink this down, and you can't really do that. You can't do like half slabs with dirt, and there is no like half slab variant of a trapdoor. You pretty much you got what you got. All right, so let me do a little experimentation here. I'll be honest, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Okay, so that is a no-go. That is a no-go. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the flowers for here, but I'm kind of thinking maybe doing trapdoors or campfires maybe, but I don't have access to that. I could. Oh, that's necessarily not true. I could. So let me go ahead and do this, and I'm going to place the glass here. So we've got a glass under here. I'm going to sleep. And then do I have any oak or any wood that I can? We do have coal. So I'm going to go ahead and save 4 of those. I am going to, all right, so if we're going to need 4 campfires, that means we are going to need 12 sticks. All right, so we've got 12 sticks there. Now I am going to need 12 logs. So let's go ahead and, I mean, we're going to clear this area anyway. I was just kind of hold off a bit. Now, I am going to leave these trees here, but I kind of wanted to free up this space by the water because I was thinking we could do like maybe a fisherman's hut here. All right, what are we looking at? All right, we have exactly what we need. We have 12. So let me go ahead and make the campfires. Perfect. Now, if let's say I'm going to leave that one there. And then I am going to take these down like this. And we're going to place the campfires like that. And then we're going to do something like that. What if I did one on top of... Okay, so I can't do one on top of the other, unfortunately. Oh, I mean, I could. That is exactly what I expected it to do. I just mean I didn't like what it was going to look like. Okay, so not really liking the campfire idea. Honestly, I feel like we probably would have done better if we had it maybe above, but unfortunately, I jumped the gun. All right, so we're back. Not gonna lie, I had to take a few-hour break there with this video. I had to help out a very, very close friend with something. So what were we doing? I don't even remember. Oh, that's right. We were trying to figure out, do I want to keep it like this or do I want to come up with a different design? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and keep the flower design for right now. And honestly, like this might be a little like cringe, but like kind of wait and see what else we got going on. Let's see, what else should I be doing here? So we have our door, we have the wood set up and everything. We need to go ahead and replace those flowers. So let's go ahead and do that, just so we have some color here. And then, yeah, I mean, I think this is like pretty much done at this point. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to have like farms and things outside. Like we're going to probably build like a barn here. And then my plan is to maybe we'll mimic this. Maybe we won't. I'm not entirely sure. But I want to build like a village like up here. So I want there to be a village and then pathways through, and then on the outskirts of the village we would have our base, and then underneath this little like hut looking thing, like hobbit hole, we would have our actual base. That is the plan. That is the plan. So yeah. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. We've actually completed quite a bit. We've kind of run around, we've looked at things, and we've actually already built the beginning of our base. So yeah, I think what we're going to probably do next episode is probably start working on the farms and things that I mentioned. But I think for a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and start mining out our base so we have something to kind of work with and a place to store it. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate your face, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.